Hey guys, how's it going? Brad Riley here. Welcome back to another video. And in this one today, what I'm going to be walking you through is how you can set more meetings and close more deals using a proven sales process that I'm going to walk you through today. Now, this is going to take no more than a few minutes out of your life to watch this video. But if you take action on what I show you today, you will definitely set more meetings, you definitely close more deals, right? And it's going to cost you a big fat $0 to implement right after this video. Now, just before we jump into that, obviously if you are new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss another upload. And what I want you to do, I've got a little question of the day for you today, which is, if you know it, I want you to comment down below, what does CRM stand for? Because I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can use Trello as your CRM and how you can track your sales process, how you can track all of your leads. So if you actually know what CRM stands for, I want you to comment it down below in the video. As well, if you would be so kind, a like rating really helps me out. So yeah, that would be great. Thank you so much. So let's just jump right into it, okay? What are we going to be doing today? Well, I'm going to be showing you how you can use Trello to track your whole sales cycle, how you can use it to track your leads, track your meeting set, and ultimately push people up to that close phase, to the position where the money is in your bank. All right. Now, Trello, if you haven't used it already, is fantastic. It's a 100% free app you can use, or it's a website as I have here that I recommend you get immediately. I'm showing you today how you can use it as a kind of CRM, but you can also use it to create and track your productivity, your to-do lists. You can also use it to build out workflows to manage your team. There's a wide variety of things, and as mentioned, they have a free version which I actually use. I don't even use the paid version, so I recommend you go and learn how to use that after this video anyway. Now, I have a board here, which is what I use as my CRM. Now, for those of you that don't know, basically what a CRM does, it's a way for you to track your sales process, as I mentioned. So I've got a couple of example names in here, but these are example names of potential clients, right? Joe Bloggs and Joanne Smith. And what the goal is to keep track of what part of the sales process and what part of the sales cycle your leads are in. Now, obviously, the coldest you can get is a lead. Warmer than that would be some contact made. Warmer than that would be shown some interest. Warmer than that would be if you sent them any type of video. Even warmer than that would be if you set a meeting. Warmer than that again, if you started negotiating on some price. Even warmer than that is the close phase, where maybe you've sent an invoice, you're waiting for them to pay it. Ultimate goal here is 8, which is where you've got a closed deal. And I've also got a couple of bonus sections on the end where we can keep track of our old clients, and perhaps if a prospect has said to us, I'm not interested now, but I will be in 6 months. We have a little follow-up later section here, which I'm going to show you how you can kind of use today. And the goal, obviously, with this is to move our leads up the ladder here, okay? We want to move them up. And the great thing about using Trello here is it almost makes it seem like a game. And the best part about this game is it's a game where you can make a ton of money if you get them in the closed section, right? So I want you to picture this for a second. You're just starting out. And by the way, I did this for the first 2 years of my business, so I can completely relate. But you just start out in your business, you start doing a bunch of outreach. You come on, you check your emails, you check your messages, you try to set up meetings, you try to close deals. And before you know it, you've got all of these leads, all of these meetings, all these people in the close phase, but you just have no way of tracking it all. And you're trying to just remember it all from the top of your head. And I promise you, if you do that and you don't track, leads, prospects are going to fall through the cracks. You're going to forget about it and you're going to just leave money on the table, all right? So instead, if you have a proven system to track where each and every single one of your prospects and leads are on the sales process, you can be way more efficient. And another reason why this CRM is so helpful is because let's say we have somebody right now in the meeting arrange section. So, we've had back and forth conversation and we've agreed to a meeting tomorrow at 5 p.m. Now, let's also say we have another business down here in the contact made section. So we've reached out to them, but maybe we haven't got a response yet. They haven't shown any type of interest. Who is a better lead? Well, obviously, this prospect is way in a better position than this one. So if we focus our time on this lead instead of this one, or at least focus more time or prioritize this lead over this one, guess what's going to happen? if we prioritize getting this meeting arranged into the close phase and into closed, it's going to be a lot easier. It's going to be a lot more likely to happen than focusing on the colder lead down here. So the way I speak about this is you kind of want to see it as a pyramid. You want to focus on the warmest leads, the ones that are at the top of the pyramid first, and then work your way down. And if you keep track of it in a CRM here, let's say you've got 2 people in the close phase, 3 people who are negotiating, 10 meetings, then maybe you've got, 50 people in the contact made section. Well, what you should go ahead and do when you wake up and you're starting your day and you're going to start, okay, let's close some more deals. You want to start at the top of that pyramid. You want to go, okay, who's in the close phase? Who still needs to pay the invoice? Okay, let's follow these guys up. All right, who are we in negotiation phases with? Okay, let's follow these guys up. Let's respond to these emails. Let's push for another call with these guys instead of going all the way to the back to people who maybe haven't even responded to your emails yet. All right, that's not to say don't focus on those. But the priority shouldn't be the colder leads, it should be the warmer ones. And a CRM like this helps you to keep track of it. Now, how would you use it, for example? Okay, I've obviously just got some example ones in here, just a Joe Blogs and a Joanne Smith. But let me show you how it would work. Now, let's say you have a lead. Now, a lead is just somebody who you haven't reached out to yet, you haven't made any contact with, but you look at this website, this business, and you see, okay, this could be somebody that I could help. This could be a business that I would want to reach out to. So what you could go ahead and do is add a little card here, and it may be, you may know the name of the person, you might not, but, you may just know the name of the business, but you could go ahead and go like, maybe keep it real simple, John Smith's Bakery, all right? That's the business. Now, we have this lead in here. What we could go ahead and do is click on here and go to the description. And this is where we could add things like contact information, emails, phone numbers, what any point of contact that we have for this business, we can go and put it in here. So let's say we know the email is, johnsbakery.com. So let's say we know that's the email. The phone number is this, for example. Let's say we know the Facebook page is like, I don't know, facebook.com/ JS Bakery. We can just keep track of it all in here. Now, let's say, in a week's time, we know, we've still got this John Smith's Bakery lead. Rather than searching for ages, trying to find out the website, what was their website again? It's all organized. All your leads are organized. Boom. We have all the points of contact right here. Right, let's get the phone out, call them, let's message them, let's email them. All right, it makes it all so much more organized, having a proper sales system in place. Now, what's also really great that you can do here is you can add little activity sections, you can add reminders, you can do all sorts. So let's say you messaged John Smith on the 5th of November, for argument's sake, right? You could say, text on November 5th, okay? And you could just put save. So next time you click onto this lead here, okay, so I texted them on the 5th of November. It just gives you a reminder of when was the last time you made contact with them. What's the situation at? Maybe you can add a reminder in here that says like, wanted us to follow up in 3 months when they have a new collection launching. Oh, laughing. Apparently I can't spell. Launching, okay? Click save. Then we've got a reminder of, okay, this is what happened with this lead. I remember now. When you're reaching out to hundreds of businesses, if not sometimes thousands of businesses a month, you're not going to remember every point of contact, every conversation you have with every lead. Not possible. So keeping track of it in a CRM like this is real helpful. Another thing, let's say, again, they mentioned to us, okay, they want us to follow up in 3 months. Well, we can set ourselves a little due date. So we can say, right, in 3 months from now, the 9th of April, we'll click save. And what we're going to get is a little reminder that it's a little due date for April 9th, which means, okay, in my mind, I need to follow up with this lead on April 9th. All right, really, really powerful. There's all sorts of stuff you can do here with the leads. You can add little labels on here, so you can color. You can set yourself a little green if you followed up. Maybe you can set yourself. You can go in and edit the titles. You can call it whatever you want, but you can add little followed up labels on here. You can have different colors to remind yourself of like maybe the quality of the lead. So if you think it's going to be like a higher priced client, maybe you give them a green color. Maybe if you think they're only going to be like $500, $600 a month, maybe you give them the little yellow color. I mean, you can build out your own system on top of this. You can do it however you please. But the great thing is Trello gives you the ability to do all of this. And what's also cool as well is you can actually add in team members. So let's say at scale, you don't want to do this yourself anymore. You want to hire a VA to follow up, to add new leads in here. You want to hire a salesperson. You know, you can easily add new members into this card. You can add members into your board, and it's really, really great. So let's say we do that. We add John to the list. We put out the message. We send him a message. We can then say, okay, we've made contact at this point. Now they've shown interest. Great. Maybe we skip the Loom Sense section. Maybe straight off our last email, they respond to us and say, yeah, let's have a meeting at 5 p.m. tomorrow. Boom, meeting arranged. Now, the negotiation started phase, what would that be? Now, negotiation started, in my opinion, is when you just start to talk about price. So let's say you've had a conversation, you've said, okay, that's going to be $1,000 a month, and they turn back and say, you know what, I'm just going to speak to my business partner or something. Maybe they give you a bit of an objection. So they're not quite in the close phase yet, because for me, close phase is classed as like, okay, I've sent the invoice, I'm just waiting for the payment. All right, I'm still waiting to get access to some things. You know, that's the close phase in my opinion. Like, I've sent the invoice, I just need them to pay it. So negotiation started as like the phase just before that, where you've started to negotiate price, you've started to discuss maybe what's going to be included. They've clearly shown real levels of interest in the meeting, but they're not quite at that close phase yet. All right. And then obviously from there, close phase, closed. All right. And the ultimate goal here is to get them into the close section. And for me, for someone who loved video games growing up, for me, I'd like to treat this as a game. Like, when you gamify it, it just makes it so much more fun. You know, because for me, it's like the goal is, how can I get each and every single lead just to the next stage? How can I, the goal isn't to go from here to closed overnight. It's like, okay, how can I just get the little commitment up to the next stage? The goal isn't to go from lead to closed right away. It's like, all right, micro commitments. How can I just now get a little bit of interest shown? How can I set just a meeting, right? How can I just set the meeting up? Let's not worry about the close phase yet. Let's just get the meeting set up. And you can slowly move them one by one up the different phases, right? So it's really, really powerful. And then a final thing that you can do here is you can go in, and I've just added these two sections myself recently. It's real great, like old client section, and then a follow-up later section. So like I said, if you had a lead here that said, you know what, I'm not interested right now, but follow me up in 3 months when we've got a new release, new collection. I've had that said to me all the time. I'm not interested now, but I may be in 6 months. Okay, cool. I'll follow up you guys later in 6 months from now. Because you don't want to take them completely off the list, because they've still shown a bit of interest, but it's just not now. And that's fine, okay? And then the other one is old clients. I've had clients before who have left, and then they've come back with me. Maybe something happened where, they were a little bit shorter on money for a couple of months. Maybe they lost a few clients. They couldn't afford my services. Things picked back up again, and they wanted to continue it. With my social media management clients, that's happened a few times. So if they've pulled their credit card out with you once, they're more than likely to do it again, as long as they had a good experience with you. So put your old clients, list them down in here, follow them up every 6 months. All right. But the key point here is to just keep track of all of your leads. Now, I hope this video helped. If you do have any questions about Trello, about CRMs, just let me know in the comment section down below, because I do respond to every single comment that I get on my videos. Yeah, so ask your questions down below. I'll be more than happy to help. Again, if you are interested in some more personal help, you want me to mentor you every single day, to hold your hand, help you grow your business, put you in contact with contractors, help you build your team, teach you outreach methods, but maybe you don't have the money to invest into a high-ticket course or coaching program, check out the top link in the description, because I recently released the Entrepreneur Accelerator mentorship group, which is only $30 a month. Now, not only do you get me as your mentor, you get to have me help you every single day, ask me questions, whatever it may be. You get a bunch of other benefits, such as yearly events, such as weekly live calls, such as weekly advanced masterclass trainings, daily value posts in the group, networking opportunities, and all that stuff as well. So yeah, only $30 a month. Check that out in the top link of the description. Again, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.